Hey everyone, minasan konnichiwa. It's Kevo back with another travel video from Japan. So today I'm going to give you a tour of a Japanese hot spring hotel that I stayed at. These places are also called ryokans. This one had both public baths and also private baths inside the rooms. And I had saved up enough money to kind of go splurge and get the premium room. This is going to be a traditional style Japanese hotel room with a private onsen bath in an outdoor patio. Really nice. I can't wait for you guys to check it out with me. And so here we go. I'm going to open the door up. And right when you walk in, you can just see that it really does nail the traditional aesthetic. You can see those sliding doors with the wooden panels and the gankon here, which is where you take off your shoes. Everything just looks very, I don't know how to say, Japanese, which is exactly what I wanted because that's what you do when you travel to Japan. And we're just gonna take a look at the rest of the place. So here's the kitchen area. Very small, very compact, as are most things in Japan. And if you haven't seen my tiny apartment video, go check that out to see what a truly tiny apartment looks like, and comment down below what you guys think about living in small spaces. For me personally, I don't really mind, and I think that's in part because I got used to living in small quarters while I was in Japan. But as we will see, this hotel room was far from tiny. In fact, it was pretty big, and I will say a nice change of pace from my rinky-dink countryside apartment. So moving on, we're gonna take a look at the washroom area. It was separated into a couple different rooms, which we'll see how that looks. And so first, this is the sink area. There's two sinks. This place is meant for couples. I was actually here with my girlfriend at the time, and part of the reason why I wanted to go to a nicer place was just to show her a good time while she was traveling in Japan. And I would say it was, worth the money for both of us because this was a really great experience, and even had some nice minimalist art on the wall there. A nice pastel green looking square. Beautiful stuff. So next we're gonna take a look at the tub, which I will say this was the most disappointing part of this room. I mean, just look at this, it's very plain. There's no aesthetic value here in my opinion. I felt like I was back in my apartment in Japan, my little, rinky-dink tiny apartment in the countryside, which the bath area looks pretty much just like this. It's no different, to be honest. But honestly, you don't go to these places for the tub area. Of course, you go for the hot springs, which we're going to see in a bit. So stick around, make sure you don't miss that. Now we're going to take a look at the toilet area. They had both a standing urinal and the, traditional, I guess you could say for Japan, super high-tech toilet with all the controls on the wall that you could adjust to your liking. Maybe I'll make a separate video just on Japanese toilets because, man, those things are amazing. I'm from the States, and I really wish that those are more common in the United States because they are just awesome and, beyond our time. So moving on, we're going to take a look at the common area. And I really love this space because, once again, they really just nailed the vibe of traditional Japanese style hotel. It had really nice furniture, and just the layout and the color schemes all looked not only traditional, but kind of gave you a very relaxing and soothing kind of feel. I remember I just felt, so at peace when I was in here, because it was just so pleasant to look at. And so right there, you're looking at the private outdoor bath area, which we will go out there in a bit, so stick around. First, we're going to take a look at the bedroom area on the left. On the floor, we have those traditional tatami mats, which felt really nice, especially in the hot summer. The very aesthetic looking traditional Japanese style windows. Some nice beds. They were very comfy. I remember I had a good night's sleep for sure. And a massage chair, which one of my favorite parts of the room. Very relaxing. I spent a lot of time just sitting there and chilling out. Yeah, I think I was just like freaking out when I saw this. You can see I'm like waving the controller around. I was so happy. And yeah, looking at the instruction manual, that lady, she is just straight up chilling. That was pretty much me the entire weekend. And I really hope that if you guys ever travel to Japan, you can experience something like this. It doesn't even have to be something premium because even, the $50 a night hot spring hotels are really nice for what they are. And I think that's true for everything that you buy or experience in Japan, whether it be going to hot spring hotels or even just buying kitchen accessories at the dollar store. The level of detail and quality and everything that they make and do is just through the roof, and I think that's something that makes Japan a really special place in my mind. But now we're going to get to the best part of this video, which is the outdoor bath area. And wow, I was blown away when I first saw this because I'd never experienced anything like this before. Unfortunately, it was raining that day, so I couldn't really get a good shot because I was trying to keep my phone from getting wet. But as you can see, this is just a really nice outdoor private bath that is really all you could ask for when you want to just relax and chill for an entire afternoon. Even a foot bath over there, which I didn't really use that much, and I like the tree just planted in the middle for aesthetics. And the bath here was amazing. The water was perfect. It felt so relaxing. I just soaked in it for hours and hours. Even in the distance, there's a beautiful view of the mountains and a river flowing below. I didn't like those panels that you see in the back that kind of obstructed the view because I couldn't really see much. They probably put that up for privacy reasons, which I get, but kind of wish they weren't there so I could get a better view of the mountains and the backdrop. But overall, I really love this hot spring hotel. I would definitely put this on the top 5 of my favorite experiences in Japan. And if you're planning on traveling to the country, I highly recommend visiting one while you're there. So that concludes this tour of the Japanese hot spring hotel ryokan that I stayed at in Japan. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you think. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit subscribe and that notification bell, as I will try to share more content related to my travels in Japan. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.